Hey Claiborne, I'm glad you got the VIP Lego set. It's pretty smart of you to order it from online. I've never actually ordered Legos online, but I think Steph has. We went to the Lego store to get ours, and we actually ended up getting a whole bunch of Lego sets. Steph got the resort she wanted and the hot cocoa truck. It was enough to get her the free fringe jewelry box. And just like I'd planned, I got the Master Falls set. I also got this set, the Sweeper and Excavator. It's not a set that I was planning on getting, but when I saw it, it was a bit of a moment of Lego imitating real life. And so I want to talk about construction today, and while I do it, I'm going to put together this set. When I first moved to San Antonio, I quickly learned the most important rule of the commute. The shortest distance between 2 points is often under construction. This has been especially true since Steph and I moved into our new place off Babcock. I've no doubts that you have experienced your fair share of construction, Claiborne, so I only feel a little bad that I didn't get any pictures. But by the time I got this set and decided I wanted to talk about our construction woes, all the construction workers were gone, and so was their equipment. Amazingly, the road is only a little worse than when they started. I wish that it was as easy to build things in real life as it is with Lego. Nice clean edges, smooth surfaces, instructions, and best of all, finished in a pretty short time frame. It'd be nice if we had a bunch of Emmets running around, completing construction projects and making everything awesome. Real construction is hard though. They ripped up sections of the road to replace fittings for an underground river that I didn't even know existed. And so Steph and I have had to adjust our commute as they expand the area that was under construction. We used to have a pretty great route that just avoided the school zone, but now we drive right through it, right when everyone else does, despite our best efforts to try to leave earlier. Unfortunately, that means waking up earlier, something that we have had little success at so far. We have been pretty successful a few times at waking up later though. Even now, with no front-end loaders in sight, our favorite route is still a dirt road and blocked at both ends. It makes me wonder how, with the marvel of modern engineering, we haven't come up with a more modular, universal construction material. There's certainly physics involved, but 3D printing can now print houses, so maybe we'll get there one day soon and San Antonio can just 3D print a road and be done with it. Wouldn't it be amazing if, like Lego, when a city wanted to start a new block, they could just put down a base plate? Until then, we can only hope one day our construction on our commute will end, and that the bump signs won't be so much of an ambiguous advertisement. Well, Claiborne, unlike Babcock, I've finished my construction. Well, mostly, except for that I didn't put on the stickers quite yet, but I'll follow up on that later. I do like this set. I have a couple of other excavators, but what I really like about this one is how mobile it is on its base, although it is kind of hard to take off its base, and I'm not actually sure if it's supposed to come apart or if it ever will. The truck's kind of a standard construction, but I did like that they put these little steps on the side because it's a bigger truck and that kind of gives it just a little bit more of a feel of realism. And speaking of realism, one of the other things that this set does is it makes the wheels go on backwards so that you don't see the rims, which I thought was an interesting detail since it's supposed to be like for construction. Steph says I'm supposed to address the fact that there's both a boy and a girl minifig. And so I do want to say that I really like that, Claiborne, because typically with construction sets you just get a bunch of boy minifigs. But in this one it does come with a girl and a boy. And the girl's the one that drives the excavator, which I thought was really cool. Well, Claiborne, even though I've got a chance to put together this set, I still have a whole lot of things in my life that are under construction, like my work. So I'll talk to you next week. Over and out.